Ed Boon dropped the teaser trailer for the Sektor gameplay trailer, and with it came some Easter eggs and some family drama. So let's get to it. So before we get to the family drama reveal from the trailer, the teaser trailer had a few Easter eggs I wanted to go over. So the first one is the new possible main screen we're going to get from the game for Chaos Reigns. So user at the Thinny on X pointed out that the new Chaos Reigns main screen background has changed. The newly styled background takes the original Mortal Kombat 1 main screen and scorches it with the flare of Havoc's Chaos Realm, giving it more unsettling greens, yellows, and browns for the color tones. This is different from the more peaceful and natural color tones we've had from the original. I think it definitely sets a tone for what's to come in this new expansion pack. So definitely hear your thoughts down below. So that's one of the Easter eggs that we got. And then the next one, I had a lot of fans talking, and it is Sonya Blade getting her bicycle kick move back in this iteration of the game. So when Sonya Blade first appeared in Mortal Kombat 3 way back in 1995, one of the moves she was featured with was the rising bicycle kick. Now, according to her wiki, like Liu Kang, Sonya rises into the air with a series of kicks to the opponent. This can turn into bike assault after doing a bicycle kick. Sonya then does another bicycle kick to the ground. The move has appeared with her over the years of the franchise and slightly returned to Mortal Kombat 9, but Sonya can only perform it during her X-ray moves as well as in her babality. So, it's nice to see that this has made its way back. I got a lot of people talking on the internet about it. I've seen a lot of video clips specifically just showing that, which I'm kind of showing you now. And so it's cool. I mean, I think it's nice that the cameo fighters are getting some love, whether it be skins, whether it be move sets. I know that people want to see Sonya Blade make it to the as a playable character, and maybe there's still hope out for that to happen, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. But that was another Easter egg that came out of the teaser trailer. Lots of good stuff just from a less than 30-second teaser trailer. So now moving on to the biggest news that people are talking about. I mean, this thing was trending on Twitter, guys. This was trending on Twitter. Um, Sektor is related to Madame Bo? What? Again, the big revelation from the teaser trailer was that the pre-match dialogue between Sektor and Scorpion. That's the biggest reveal. Once the two collide, Scorpion starts with, "You have dishonored Madame Bo." To which Sektor replies, "Leave my mother out of this." Say what? That's my Ron Burgundy impression. Some were shocked by this reveal. Some were happy with this reveal. Some thought this reveal was just bad storytelling and a character cop out. Where do you sit with this? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. But this does add more context to the scenes that we saw earlier in the story mode featuring Madame Bo. All we knew about her before was that she was the owner of the Fengjian, I'm going to say that wrong, tea house, Fengjian tea house, and had a good relationship with Kung Lao and Raiden. We figured there might be some history with the Lin Kuei, given how confrontational they were with her in the bar, or I'm calling it a bar, tea house. And even in one of the wikis, it says that she was a former associate of the Lin Kuei. But Sektor's bio states that her mom was a leading warrior and that Sektor wanted to honor her mom's legacy. So now, with all that we know about her now and how she's related to Sektor, this all kind of comes together and makes sense now. We're starting to paint that picture of who Madame Bo is and their history together. Now, in saying all that, I don't know exactly how their story will play out, but if I were to imagine, I would say at first, Sektor will probably be stubborn and, have her stubbornly blind, stay loyal to the Lin Kuei. That's what probably will happen. But maybe with the help of Cyrax, Madame Bo, and other Earth roamers and their influence on her, she will come around to the good side and possibly reconcile with her mother. Of course, in the heat of certain moments, we might find out what Madame Bo, find out more about Madame Bo as far as her past and probably those not so innocent moments, that she probably has, like skeletons in her closet kind of thing. But I will say that given all that, as in most stories, given the time past and the stuff that's going to happen with her daughter, I'm sure some type of redeeming quality or moment will happen, and that'll probably play out in the story too. Hopefully, don't give us that tidbit and it gets people talking and they do nothing with it. That'd be very disappointing. Um, Hopefully, they don't run the same fate as Sindel and Katana did in a different timeline. And as Ed Boon pointed out, there are far more worse mothers than Madame Bo. LOL. And he's obviously talking about the picture he posted was from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, because that's a very I don't want to say famous, but a very overused meme regarding mother-daughter relationships in Mortal Kombat. So, I did also want to point out that Ed Boon earlier this month polled players about who they wanted as a possible Combat Pack 2 cameo fighter, and he listed Mortal Kombat X's Blanche, but many wanted Madame Bo. And now that we have her here, it's time to get her as a playable character, possibly. Maybe cameo, but I think playable character would be better. She'd be like the Bo Raicho playable character for this game. Could you imagine what her fatality could be if she actually was a playable character? In my notes, I wrote something with scalding hot tea, possibly that burns off your face. That would be interesting, right? You know, maybe she stands, maybe she like knocks you out on the ground, stands in front of you, and just pours like a big old pot of hot tea on you. I don't know, that might work. One thing I did want to kind of go over is now that we have this revelation that Sektor and Madame Bo related, let's talk about where we are with the Mortal Kombat 1 family tree, shall we? So far, so far. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is really just going to be a quick overview. Feel free to in the comments to point out something that I missed or if I didn't get a relationship quite right. But I think so far for Mortal Kombat 1 only, not the whole franchise, just for Mortal Kombat 1, this is what I got. So let's start with the royal family because they seem to have the largest, branches. I've got Queen Sindel, who is the mother to Princess Kitana and her older sister Princess Melina, and who is married to King Jared, whose soul happens to occupy Ermac. Talk about that. That's 4 characters right there. We now have the Lin Kuei. I have the Bihan Sub-Zero is the blood brother to Kuai Liang Scorpion, and they're related to the adopted brother Smoke. There you go. That's got 3 characters right there. I have Kenshi and Takeda, who are cousins, and now we have Sektor and Madame Bo as mother and daughter. That's a lot of characters that are related. And now, it may seem surprising to some, maybe not others, because, I mean, what's to say? I mean, a lot of these families don't react with each other in real life instances, right? Doesn't seem totally out of the realm of possibility. There are a lot of characters in Mortal Kombat, so to say that some of them may or may not be related to each other isn't out of the realm of possibility. So now, with all of this detail we got just from a teaser trailer, the big question is, when are we going to actually get the full gameplay trailer for Sektor? In a previous video I talked about, I went extensively through what my predictions were for the various dates of when we can get from now until the release of the trailer's releases. Now, I'm already on a bad foot with the first one because I said on August 22nd, which was last week, that we would have already gotten this trailer, but I obviously was wrong. But I'm giving myself some grace. I've got, let's see, what, 1 of 4 or 5 chances, so hopefully I'll come out on top with that. But I still have hope that maybe this week, maybe the weekend, hopefully not until next week, maybe this week still we have a chance. So my prediction right now is still Thursday. That's what I have in the video. I said Thursday, so that'll be August the 29th. I'm hoping that we'll get a full gameplay trailer. If not on Thursday, maybe Saturday. Maybe Saturday. Because I know that sometimes Ed Boon likes to post stuff just on his own Friday, Saturdays, maybe not Sunday, but I think if they stick to kind of the same formula, fans will know what to expect and they'll be excited for it. And on that note, I also want to point out that while this teaser trailer would not actually get released officially on YouTube, Ed Boon was the one that kind of released it for everybody to see. As of this recording, it's already been seen by over 788,000 viewers. That's a lot of people, guys. Kudos to Ed Boon for having, people sharing it and all that kind of good stuff. He obviously has the social media footprint to get things out there. So almost close to 800,000 times this thing has been viewed. So I'm hoping that, people are excited for, I think it's more people more excited for Sektor's involvement in the game. Again, as I've said in most of my videos, if you're going to add a character, make sure they have some good storylines and story points. So why not throw some drama in there? And nothing says drama like family. So there you go. So what do you think about the Sektor teaser trailer that was released? What do you think about the few possible new features that are coming to the game as far as maybe a new Chaos Reigns main screen background, Sonya Blade's bicycle kick making a return, and what do you think about Sektor being related to Madame Bo and all the drama that potentially can come with that? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. That's it for this video, guys. Enjoy that like button. If you want more like this one, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time on the Mashup.